Phew, I can't wait to get these reps in today at the gym.
Me too. I'm thinking we'll start with some crunches, then maybe try a few curls.
You know what every good workout needs?
What?
Some good music. Do you guys know any radio stations that play the latest songs?
Yeah, you guys should check out 107.9 FM. They play the best songs, host great shows, and keep you updated on the local traffic and weather.
They sound awesome. I'm definitely going to listen to them every day when I work out.
Tune in every weekday to 107.9 FM, WWPH in Princeton Junction.
WWPH, Princeton Junction, 107.9, WWPH.
Your community, your world, your radio station, 107.9 FM, WWPH in Princeton Junction. The Flash.
Good morning, this is Rebecca with the 107.9 FM News Flash for Wednesday, February 26, 2025. There will be changes to NBC. Lester Holt will no longer be hosting nightly news, and this will happen sometime later this year. Crowds are coming together hoping for the recovery of an important figure. There was a prayer on Monday in Rome hoping that Pope Francis will become better as he is now in critical condition. Americans are concerned with the effects of inflation. U.S. Consumer Confidence Index decreased to 98.3 when it was at 105.3 in January. In other news, Starbucks had a big cut of drink selections. This happened on Tuesday, and they cut multiple frappuccinos, including the white hot chocolate, in order to make room for other types of drinks. There will be a new FBI deputy director. He's returning to the government. It will be Dan Bongino, who was the former U.S. Secret Service agent. Checking your local weather, it is currently 46 degrees and sunny in Princeton Junction. This has been Rebecca with your 107.9 FM News Flash for Wednesday, February 26, 2025.
Wake up, dude. It's time to go to school.
Ugh, I hate mornings. Leave me alone.
I know just what you need to get up in the morning.
No way. What could possibly get me out of bed that early?
I wake up every day feeling great. That's because every morning I start my day by learning something new, by listening to 107.9 FM WWPH at Princeton Junction.
Yes, it's my junior year.
I'm so excited. What are the fun things we can do this year?
Well, we can go to the Washington Seminar in February.
Washington Seminar? Why would I want to go to that?
The Washington Seminar is a really fun experience where students can explore Washington, D.C. on a 4-night trip.
That sounds really cool.
Yes, so make sure you fill out all the rules and turn all the forms on time so that you can attend.
This message has been brought to you by 107.9 FM WWPH in Princeton Junction.
You got the ear that's great for listening, and we play the trending music that you like.
Brought to you by 107.9 FM.
Last in the dial, first in your heart, 107.9 FM, WWPH in Princeton Junction. We're tonight live on this Wednesday morning, and we're going to have a great show for you today. But first, I'm Rebecca.
I'm Jess. And I'm Liv.
And to start off, we are going to be talking about our high school schedule. So in our school district, high schools north and south begin at 7:40 in the morning, which I think is kind of early. This means that many students are waking up after 6 a.m. and for some people even earlier. Although this may seem early or may not, there are schools like Delran Township, and they start at 7:07 a.m., which is a lot earlier than us.
Yeah, I definitely struggle getting up in the morning, but the one thing I do like about having school start so early is that it ends a little bit earlier too. So I have a little bit more time to like do my homework and stuff at night, or like for sports, have enough time for that. But in my opinion, it's a little bit early.
Yeah, I completely agree. When I lived in New York, we used to start granted, I was in elementary school, but even the high school started at 8:30. And I really miss that sleep. And for travel volleyball, all the girls I practice with, they go to the same private school, and they're like, oh yeah, we start at 9. And I'm just like, oh, I wish. I do really feel like it's really, really early.
Yeah, 8:30, that sounds great. I would love to have that. So we'll see if maybe something changes in the future, but it probably will not. And we'll be back to ToKnight Live after this short break.
Oh boy, I sure am lost. I just want to go to Sesame Street. Cookie! Oh my gosh, it's Cookie Monster. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street?
Oh, me think that easy. Just follow trail of cookies.
Cookie, you ate all of them.
Oh no, how will I find my way home? Me no have the info.
Wait, I have an idea. We can listen to 107.9 FM. They always have the best info.
Yay, and then we can get some cookies. To find your way to where the air is sweet, just turn on 107.9 FM, WWPH in Princeton Junction.
They see me tune in the station with the best music, DJs, and more. 107.9's my favorite station. 107.9's my favorite station. 107.9's my favorite station. 107.9's my favorite station. The music's so good. You're dancing. We also fill you in on the news of the world. 107.9's my favorite station. Make sure everybody sees you tuning into 107.9 FM WWPH in Princeton Junction.
It's always a great time on 107.9. As we were just talking about school, we are now going to be talking about school lunch. So we are going to be having a debate about school lunch here at North. So Jess and Liv will be debating about 2 categories. And the first one is, should our lunch period be longer than 41 minutes? Jess will be on the side that it should be longer, and Liv will be on the side that it should not. So Jess can start whenever she's ready.
My first reason is actually to benefit of Liv. For the seniors, it's kind of a lot trying to get out of the parking lot because we only have one exit, with parking in the school, and then also trying to get back within a certain amount of time. It'll give them more time to eat lunch, and also the lines here can be really long, and it gives us a nice place to in space to reset. And I don't feel like going 10 minutes later into school would be much of a difference.
Yeah, but if lunch was longer than 41 minutes, then the entire school day will become longer, and I don't think really anyone wants that. Also, in my opinion, 41 minutes is actually enough time to eat and talk with friends. I have enough time to go out to lunch, and I'm not usually rushing, so I think 41 minutes and then is a good time for lunch.
Our next category is, should juniors be able to leave school for lunch? Now, in our school, only seniors get to leave school.
Okay, in my opinion, as a senior, the parking lot's already really busy. So I think if juniors have to get to leave for lunch too, then it would be even busier, and you would get out of lunch a lot slower. So that's why I don't think so.
I think that juniors should, because the thing is, junior year, everyone says it's your hardest year, your most stressful year, and I feel like it would take and alleviate a lot of that stress from juniors, especially people that already have their cars or licenses, older juniors, to have that space to go out during lunch and everything. And I don't think every junior would go out, but I think it would leave a lot more alleviation of stress.
And that's it for our ToKnight Live debate on school lunch. Stay tuned for more on 107.9 FM WWPH in Princeton Junction.
Hey Tammy, why aren't you eating lunch? What's the matter?
I don't need to eat lunch. There's no point to eating.
But eating lunch is an important part of a balanced diet. When you eat lunch, you get the nutrition your growing body needs. Plus, eating lunch can give you the vitamins you need to stay alert and do better in school.
Wow, Johnny, I never thought of it that way. You're right, I should definitely eat lunch. Thanks, Johnny.
This has been a message from 107.9 FM WWPH in Princeton Junction.
Happy 107.9 FM games, and may the odds ever be in your favor.
I volunteer as tribute.
It looks like we have a volunteer to be the most devoted listener at 107.9 FM. Do you have anything to say to the people?
You will only be able to survive your battles by tuning into 107.9 FM at Princeton Junction.
The best in the state, it's the Great 108. This is Rebecca Slater on 107.9 FM. I feel like I've grown up in a competitive environment. Whether it was the Little League softball games, the Wii Sports tournaments I played when I was younger, or going to High School North, everything seemed like a competition. Honestly, I enjoyed that. I've learned to push myself to always try my best in everything I do. However, it becomes a problem when people compare themselves to others. Lots of students compare their grades, SAT scores, and their extracurricular activities. My message to you is to enjoy the competitive environments you are in, while also remembering that everyone learns at a different pace. One person's success looks completely different from another's. You should not compare yourself to anyone when in school, at work, or at any social situation, because it is good to be unique and different. This has been Rebecca Slater on 107.9 FM.
107.9 WWPH.
Your community, your world, your radio station. 107.9 FM. WWPH in Princeton Junction. The Flash.
Good morning, this is Jess with the 107.9 FM Sports Flash for Wednesday, February 26th, 2025. A well-known athlete is experiencing deja vu. Luka Doncic got a triple-double and a win over his old team, the Dallas Mavericks. A sports manager is concerned about one of his players. Eric DeCosta stated the sexual misconduct allegations against his player on the Baltimore Ravens, Justin Tucker, are serious and concerning. A college basketball team makes a peaceful celebration. After the Georgia Bulldogs had an upset against number 3 Florida, they invited fans onto the floor to celebrate. In other news, a well-known coffee franchise is changing their menu. Starbucks is removing some of its least popular drinks off its menu on March 4th. A tech company is fixing a political glitch. Apple is correcting a glitch that suggests Trump after typing the word racist. Checking your local weather, the current temperature is 48 degrees and sunny, and the forecast for the week is looking to be low 50s and sunny. This has been Jess with your 107.9 FM Sports Flash for Wednesday, February 26, 2025.
.1079 reminds you, the solution is in our hands.
Hi, I'm Sahara Shankar from ToKnight Live. As our world faces more and more dark times, it's important to spread positivity. Whether that's through compliments or a smile, a simple act of kindness can really impact someone's day. Smiles are contagious, so let's remember to smile as much as we can.
And the world will live as one.
Staring at the blank test before me, open up my pencil pouch, and my eyes stay focused on the words in only mine, cause cheating is against protocol. So bad you will really regret it. Release the bad intentions, no cheating on your test. No one else can take the blame, only you can deal with it. No student can cheat without punishment.
A message from 107.9 FM WWPH Princeton Junction.
It's always a great time on 107.9. If you want to have a great time, then you should join the Dance Corner, which is a dance studio in West Windsor that teaches lessons for preschoolers all the way up to people graduating for high school, and they even have classes for adults. They have a recital in June to showcase the skills learned in the classes, and many people in our community have participated in the classes throughout the years. When I was younger, I did jazz, tap, hip-hop, and I think even ballet at the Dance Corner. It didn't really last, but I enjoyed it while I was there.
Yeah, I also went to the Dance Corner when I was younger, and I was actually in the annual Nutcracker performance when I was probably like 3, I think, maybe 2. I was a little mouse. It was really cute. But yeah, they also have a competition team, and they do really well every year. I know a couple of people on it, and they've always had lots of fun and did really well in the competition as well. I also recommend going as kids because you learn dancing skills, but you also learn life skills. I think that going to the dance corner so early on has not only I made friends when I was younger, but I learned my dancing skills. I also learned some life skills as well.
That sounds really interesting, honestly. I feel like allowing that program for kids, but then also expanding it to adults and giving everyone the opportunity to try something new, especially something as which can be stressful, but also as peaceful as dance, which can be really calming to people, and also be a way to get in some exercise. And because kids are very, very hyper, let them blow out a little bit of steam and energy. But yeah, I feel like that's a really cool thing that we have here in West Windsor that I actually had no clue about.
Yeah, definitely use this opportunity if you didn't know about it before. And this is Rise by Jonas Blue featuring Jack Jack.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sports, a dimension of personality. You're moving to a land of both news and entertainment, of music and games. You've just crossed over into 107.9 FM, WWPH in Princeton Junction.
Alright, gang, let's head to the mystery machine. We've got a mystery. Like Scoob, turn on the radio. Like Velma, why don't you pick a station?
Shags, I would, but I can't find my glasses.
Pick a station that's not like any other.
I have one, and it's totally a high road too. I just can't seem to remember the name.
Come on, Scoob, how could you forget the grooviest station? Turn to 107.9 FM. Good thinking, Shaggy. The best station is 107.9 FM, WWPH, Princeton Junction.
107.9 FM, What's Your Function? Bringing the best music and DJs to Princeton Junction. We're back here on 107.9 FM, WWPH in Princeton Junction for our bit of the day. And our bit of the day for Wednesday is our Community Sports Spotlight. So NewJersey.com tracks the basketball players' stat leaders per conference, but also for the state. And as of February 20th, Malachi Jeffers Vieira is on the statewide points ranking leadership role for having a total of 472 points in his 24 games so far in his season. The player with the most points in the state comes from South River High School, and he has a total of 668 points in 23 games, and both are really cool accomplishments. Most people don't even get those numbers at all, in their high school career, and this has happened just in one season.
Yeah, I feel like we talk about him a lot, but for good reason, because he's really good, and he's also, not only is he ranked for rebounds, he's also ranked for assists. So that means he's not just a one-person player. He uses his entire team to win. And if you haven't seen the game yet, their first playoff game is at 6 p.m. tomorrow at North against Franklin. So that's going to be really exciting. I think they're the number 3 seed in the state right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I find it really cool how a lot of times a lot of athletes here at North go unnoticed, and these little spotlights are a way to make other people aware of really how special these athletes are that we have here at North and how well-rounded they are. In the same way Liv said, it is a team sport, and as much as for the points that you make on your own count, it's helping around and being a really good teammate that really makes an athlete special.
Yeah, so stay tuned for next week's Community Sports Spotlight on Wednesday to hear more information about coaches, athletes, and just people who are a part of sports in our community. And we'll be back to ToKnight Live after this break.
If you want to feel like you're walking on sunshine, listen to 107.9 FM, WWPH in Princeton Junction.
WWPH, Princeton Junction, 107.9 WWPH.
Your community, your world, your radio station. 107.9 FM, WWPH in Princeton Junction. The Flash.
Good morning, this is Jess with the 107.9 FM News Flash for Wednesday, February 26, 2025. A wealthy CEO is gaining access to the nation's air traffic communication. Elon Musk has the inside track to take over the federal contract regarding the FAA. West Windsor Plainsboro High School North is looking to pay tribute to a beloved teacher who recently passed away. Athletic Director Jeff Riley says honoring physical education teacher Art Stubbs will be an administrative decision.
First, overall, we're going to take our time with that. You don't want to just knee-jerk reactions. Say, let's do this, let's do that. We'll come together and formally talk about it and see what we do.
Riley says Stubbs will be remembered for making everyone feel like they belonged. A teacher union is suing a government official. The teacher union of Maryland is suing Trump over his demands to remove any race-like practices. In other news, AI is making its way into music. Kate Bush, Annie Lennox, Cat Stevens, and Damon Albarn released an album Tuesday in protest of Britain's new policies of AI in the music industry. Checking your local weather, the current temperature is 48 degrees and sunny, and the forecast for this week is looking to be low 50s and sunny. This has been Jess with your 107.9 FM Newsflash for Wednesday, February 26, 2025.
All right, with $1 million on the line, what is the best radio station?
Could I phone a friend?
Sure.
Hey, do you know what the best radio station is? That's easy. The Great 108.
Correct. You just won $1 million. To learn all the best facts and trivia, tune in to 107.9 FM, WWPH in Princeton Junction.
Nick, what are you doing here?
I wanted to see what the radio station was like.
Cool. Glad you could take some time off college. Looking good in that leather jacket, by the way. But I need to ask you a question. Did you get your visitor's pass?
Visitor's pass? Why do I need a visitor's pass?
Without a visitor's pass, you're not allowed to visit the school.
How do I get a visitor's pass?
Just make sure you stop by the office.
What do I say?
All you need to do is ask for a visitor's pass.
Thanks, Aditya.
No problem. Promise to keep it tuned in to 107.9 FM WWPH in Princeton Junction.
Pranks again. How do you do it?
I've never lost a trivia night since I started listening to the Great 108.
I got a station full of 10. I got a station and it's all full of 107.9. So divine. Wish I could listen anytime and always. They got music DJs that will amaze. It's no phase.
Take me away.
Take me away.
The best station.
The best station.
A sweet escape.
A sweet escape.
Take me away.
Get taken away to the best station, 107.9 FM WWPH in Princeton Junction.
Out of sight with the Pirate in the Night, we're here on ToKnight Live. There has been many changes in Disney and there are more to come. So far this year there has been announcements about a new Zootopia show, and this will be replacing It's Tough to Be a Bug, which is a classic and many people will miss. Although the original version has some fun and scary elements, lots of people like Zootopia, and this could make the park a lot more popular because I know many people prefer Magic Kingdom or Hollywood Studios to Animal Kingdom. Something that's new in Hollywood Studios is there will be a new Monsters Inc. land, and this will replace Muppet Vision TV, which is another classic attraction.
Yeah, another thing in Hollywood Studios is the Rock and Roller Coaster will change the Muppets, and this is expected to happen sometime this year. So I guess they're kind of replacing things around the studios. So the Muppet Vision TV is going away, but Muppet Now Roller Coaster is coming in this year. Also in Animal Kingdom, I think the Dinosaur Land will be closed later this year, and the Dinosaur Ride will be as well. So I've never been on this, but I've heard it's a really fun ride, so that's kind of sad that it's closing.
Yeah, honestly, I completely understand why certain rides and stuff like that are closing, but I also feel like it's a really fun opportunity. I am a big fan of Zootopia, and I feel like seeing a show or being introduced to different rides instead of what's going on in Hollywood Studios also puts more action surrounding the park, because not everyone when they go to Disney goes to all 4 of the parks. So yeah, I feel like it would be a nice little experience, and there's a lot in store.
I'm really excited about these changes, and I'm excited to see what else is to come, and we'll be back on ToKnight Live shortly.
Your final question here on Wheel of Fortune. What is the greatest radio station in the world?
I'd like to solve the puzzle. 107.9 FM WWPH in Princeton Junction.
the home of the Pirate and the Knight. Unfortunately, this is all the time we have for today. I've been Rebecca.
I've been Jess.
And I've been Liv.
And we'll see you next time on the Divine 107.9.